Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Darren from DP Sam Reactions. You don't hear from me very often lately. I'm trying to change that, and I'm gonna change that with this video. Things are gonna be a little bit different. This is not a reaction. This is more of a review because I've watched this episode twice, and this is from these are four young ladies from The Voice UK 2021. And normally, when you watch The Voice, they download their auditions first, and then they download each subsequent final, like the battle, and then semi-final, the final. This year, or last year, because of COVID, they didn't do that. In fact, there's a lot of auditions that you can't find on YouTube. I'm trying to find this young lady down here. Her name is Mila. I can't find her audition. You see part of it in Torrin, who is this one. She's a winner of 2021's Voice Kids, but I can't talk about. I wanted to at first when I thought about doing this, I wanted to focus on her, but these four girls here, Fiona and Dina, and Mila, are so amazing. Like they're all fantastic. I could talk about more people in the Voice Kids, but I just want to limit it to four because they're part of Torrin's battle, Torrin's road to winning the Voice Kids. Let's talk with about Torrin first. Torrin is another example of one of those people who have taken tragedy and infused it into their music to just amplifies it, and I guess you say they put vulnerability into their song, into the music. We've seen this before with Sam Wilkinson, who also won the Voice Kids. We've seen it with Michaela Jade in Australia. We've definitely seen it with Angelina Jordan in concerns of her grandfather, and it seems to make a better performance. Like when you put that in, you put your own experience of that horrible, well, not horrible, but a bad experience into your singing. It makes your singing more relatable. Gives you a feeling you can feel it in your voice. Like when you listen to Torrin sing, or Angelina, or Sam Wilkinson, and Kyla Jade, you can feel it. You can feel the authenticity of their performance. Torrin's not the best singer in the world, but she's done a lot in a short time. It's what I find about Torrin is that her performance is very not sure if quirky is the right name, but she has an attitude about her. She's just into it. Like I mentioned, 3 years she's been playing guitar, 2 years singing, and for that short of time she's done really, really well. And at first I wouldn't have thought she would have won the Voice Kids, like Mel C said, and even Pixie. She doesn't have the best voice all around, but it's what she does with what she has that is fantastic. Fiona and Dina, oh boy, man, you give them a Tina Turner song and they go to town on it. Both of them, they can easily do R&B. Both these girls have their voices are different, but yet at the same time, they are more powerful than Torrens. But again, they do it differently. I enjoyed all four of these girls. Mila, the youngest one, age 10, she is more jazzy, and again, she reminds me of Angelina Jordan in at that age. I can see why. What I'm going to say may be a little bit controversial, because last year, little Georgie won the Voice Kids, and I never really agreed with that because I don't think somebody so young is ready for a win of that magnitude. and that's the same with her. Like I think she was fantastic, but I think she needs some maturing before she's ready for what comes after. The other three are more in tune with it, and they seem to be able to deal with it better, and that's why I have issues whenever a 10-year-old goes and wins one of these shows. But then again, we had Angelina Jordan win it at 7 or 8, and look at her today. Holy smokes. But anyway, she's the exception as far as I'm concerned. But I think Mila needs to mature a bit more. That being said, Mila's voice does not sound like a 10-year-old. She sounds pretty incredible. Uh, yeah, so well, I'm not sure what else to say about these four girls. Like, please, I'm not sure if I'm going to put a clip in editing because it might violate copyright. I'm not if I do put a clip in editing, it's going to be very very short. But again, go to the talent recap and look at it yourself, and you'll just see four amazing young girls in the battle. They meshed together so well. Like they fed off each other. It's just like these four could easily have their own band and be a success because they all have a different part that they can contribute, and it just blows me away how talented these four girls are. The Voice Kids keeps bringing them on, and they keep. I didn't think there would be this many kids in the world that would be this fantastic, but there are. Yeah. So. After, of course, Torrin won the battle. The battle was a Tina Turner song, which they all excelled at perfectly, putting their own little flair in. After that, Torrin went on and sang Auld Lang Syne, and of course that has a personal connection to her as well. That's not a song you hear often on these on The Voice or pardon me on these shows. Yeah, no, very few people think to sing that one, but for her, that was very amazing. So I'm not sure what else to say about these four girls other than they were absolutely fantastic. Please watch that video clip of her road to winning The Voice Kids. I might add a few clips here and there. But for now, keep an eye out for Torrin because I think we're going to see a lot more of her. And guess what? I've become a fan of her and the other three girls as well. Torrin, Fiona, Denna, and Mila. Like, these are definitely names to look out for. I enjoyed this. Like, I watched it twice, and I can watch it again because we're witnessing something very special here. Ooh, sorry. We're witnessing something very special here with these four girls. They all did fantastic. They all had their own little way with music. They all put their own little aspects in their personality, especially Torrin. Torrin did a fantastic job. And this is my review. I'm gabbered on for almost 10 minutes. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I hope The Voice is able to download more auditions. That I like to see Mila's audition. But, of course, they did. It's because of COVID, the way they did things. They had a virtual audience. Mel C was just fantastic. And she put her own spin on things. Anyway, I hope things are a little more normal for The Voice in the year to come. And I'm going to try and do more videos this year. So stay tuned. You guys have a great day and stay safe. Bye.